in silence. Stop sniffing yourself. Lord.
These are my drugs. I'll never do real drugs because these are my drugs.
I'm
this is
the friend. I didn't go in.
Nah. What's up, my people, family, guys, everybody?
Yes, sir.
It's good to be back. Another conversation. With a slight, actually major change to the gentleman on my left. Please take it away. Jordan! Nah, man. So like, how does it feel?
I feel like a new man, dog. I feel like I'm in my element type shit.
Time.
I feel like right now I can jump through the roof, dog.
Okay.
And no one can stop me.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think you're getting a bit too big for your head.
Okay. That was funny. Yeah, that was funny. But it's just, it doesn't lie, dog. It doesn't lie, bro. Like,
can you also like explain like why you also wanted to, I guess, make this decision for yourself?
A while ago, like I wanted to like restart during matric, but like I was taking Oratane, my face was just so I was like nah. Then this year I wanted to do it on my birthday, but I didn't end up doing it because I wanted to take photos of my birthday, and so I was like, let me just do it after my birthday, and I just did it, bro. I've been wanting to restart.
Yeah.
There was no like real reason behind it. Like there was no like deep reason. Like I'm trying to get rid of like no. Low key, I just want to restart my hairline. That was like the main reason. But other than that, bro, like I just thought it'd be nice to do it, bro. There was no like deep reason behind it, you know.
I feel you.
So yeah.
But okay, what I really wanted to talk about, what's been on my mind.
Yes, sir.
So I was just thinking about how like So I was in a relationship, of course, like not too long ago. And I was just thinking about how certain people like... Also...
Say again? You know what?
Situationship.
Okay.
I was speaking to someone, let me say that. I was speaking to someone not too long ago.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking about... So you're going to see like the episode that we shot yesterday. And we spoke about the situation that this brother's in, where, you know, we saw his ex. And it just got me thinking about how people like the methods that people use to like let go of people, if that makes sense, or to I guess like shield their, not even shield, but like I guess a painful experience. It doesn't even need to be someone you're in a relationship with. It could literally be someone you're speaking to, or like someone you put effort in and the outcome of that did not go well, so now you're forced to distance yourself basically. And you see, the type of person I am, so with the last person I was speaking to, for a very long time, treated each other both very well, and you know, she was just very compatible. And then of course things happen, and eventually I had to call it quits, right? And I guess I realized that, you know, when a painful experience like that happens, I go into this mode of where like I'm almost shielding that feeling of pain. Like I act like it, not that it didn't happen, but I kind of make sure that I remove you from every single part of my life. Yeah. Like, of course, what happened between us was real. We spoke about everything or whatever. We had that situationship. But like, if you go on my phone, you know, I'm deleting the heart that I put next to her name. I'm not like blocking her there. I'm making sure that I removed her here. I don't follow her. I don't follow her here anymore, type of thing. And it's like I kind of almost like remove you from existing in my life. Not that like I'm gonna say that what happened between us isn't real. Like if I bump into her one day, you know, I'm gonna go up to her and speak to her and everything.
Do you think that was a healthy method, or what you're doing? Like the things you're listing.
Okay, what I will say is yes and no. Yes being because like, okay, when you're in whatever situation you are put in, right? When you're speaking to somebody. Yeah. And you are aware of the context of what's happened and the reason of why you guys are now not together. Let's say that it is the other person's fault, like, and I'll just say that they're not treating you the best and you have been trying to put in everything and it's clearly not working. when you're at a point of where you understand that you're putting more than you're getting back, then if you're a person who's also like, it's not easy for you to let go of somebody, then I would recommend that, like, do not see them on socials. Don't see them posting on story. Because anything will remind you and might bring you back to be like, damn, I missed this person. You start thinking about only good times, good times. And then, like, for me, that happened the first time, like with my first heartbreak. You know, like I had to try and, like, I guess force myself. I literally did force myself. I had to literally remove this hand everywhere, boy. Blocked her, unfollowed her, deleted her number. Like, I went to the fullest extent, but it was only because, like, I know if I didn't, there's a high chance I probably would have went back, because, like, if I saw a story of her looking good, I would have been like, damn, that nigga missed that. Like, I need to go back. But you also forget why you made that fucking decision in the first place. Like there's always a reason for the position that you're in. There's always a reason. Like, you will break up with a person, time will go past, you don't speak to that person or whatever, and you're not, like, in contact. Your thoughts may go to, like, a point of where you're saying, like, shit, what if, like, we try again? What if something changes? And I mean, you're allowed to do that, and that's a normal thing to happen in relationships where maybe you guys just weren't ready at the time, you know? Circumstances are different. I'm not saying, like, my situation is the same as everybody else, but genuinely, most of the time when you have been pushed to the point of where you have to pull the plug to make the best decision for yourself, there's always a valid reason of why you're in that place to begin with, you know? So yeah, I guess just being able to do the hard thing of pulling the plug and completely disconnecting from the person who doesn't treat you well. But there's also other occasions where maybe at the time both of you are young, not like you don't really have experience when it comes to, like, a relationship with a partner. And I guess you both needed time on your own separate journeys to find each other again at some point. You know, people's love stories are unique, so I can't even say this is what you do when you let go of a person. But I know that there's people who will, I guess, like, be friendly with their ex, be like, you know, no, that's my homie. Or there's people who actually act like the relationship never happened. You don't end up speaking, you know? And then there's people who you may bump into them, but you know exactly how the energy is. Like, if I cut you off and I bump into you in person, I've also, like, removed you at this point. I've unfollowed you everywhere. I've blocked you. Cool, that's the situation. I see you in person. I'm still gonna respect you, but I'm also not gonna, like, give you that type of energy of, like, you know, I'm trying to do some shit again, because that's not the situation. So what do you think now? My next question. Because I don't want to say for a relationship for you, but, like, when you've been put in a position where you're speaking to a girl, even, okay, it could be, you're speaking to someone, you have a connection with somebody, and you've put in effort, and maybe, even if let's say that person isn't treating you well back, right? And now you've been put in a position where you have to let them go. What is your process in letting this person go? You've never?
I've never, dude, like, until my girlfriend, I've never had a connection with a girl, bro. I was just gangering, literally. It's my honest answer.
Not true.
Like, I've never had to do that, so,
I think for me, also I've learned from, like, past experiences now. So the way I do it now is, obviously, I would self-reflect and understand why I feel like I want to let this person go. You know, try to get it into words, write it down, understand it, right? See if this is actually something that, like it can't be, like, the situation can't be fixed. You know, like, not even that it can't be fixed, but if it's in a place where fixing the situation would, like, if it would take too much out of you, you know. And then wait, so
when you say too much out of you, like, what?
Like
energy or,
like, okay, let's say, like, you reached a breaking point, right? And you're like, okay, now I want to make a choice, right? I could continue trying, which obviously I see hasn't worked, You know, nothing is happening. I'm not getting like any reciprocation. Like I can't be like, nothing is happening, right?
Yeah.
I can continue trying, which obviously has been working, or I can go my own separate way.
Okay.
You know, that's why I say, like, I feel like continuing to try when you've already reached that point where you've already like kind of broken. You know, like for me, especially if, let's say, you're in a situation where you're with someone and they're not even reciprocating the energy you're giving. You know, then it's like, what's the point? You know,
keep on going, type shit. I get you.
Because you keep giving more and you keep getting less, so it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I think that's also sorry.
What happens if, like, with some people, in a sense, let's say you guys are dating, right? You're supposed to laugh and be like, what the fuck is this guy saying?
And I'm straight as an arrow, boy.
And I'm just playing. But let's say in a situation like, what happens if that person, let's say you guys are in a talking stage with a girl, or whatever, and let's say that girl, it takes her a while to start being able to, you know, reciprocate that same energy. Maybe you're a person that's able to go straight right full in, like right in with all, like, you know, everything you're ready to do that. Maybe she's not. How then do you like decipher what is she doing, or like that's also quite a tough situation.
What are you ready to do? What are you
like when I say ready to do, like you are, let's say you are talking to a girl, you are ready to put your all into her, you know, and put a lot of effort into her. Make sure you speak to her every day, like just things that you know supposed to do.
Yeah,
you know, it depends on people's how they perceive relationships.
Okay, wait, no.
But yeah,
I understand your question.
Wait, let me explain. Did you understand my question?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
it's basically what do you do if someone's not ready?
Okay, so they're just not ready.
The person's just not ready.
Oh.
Yeah. There's nothing you can do. Like just leave it alone.
Yeah.
I think.
But if you have to take, like, if someone's ready to like be open and vulnerable and intimate you, and you like have to like take your time, then you're just not ready. You know, like if you're ready, you could meet someone, you could click, and obviously not like tell them the whole life story and but like if you can find like maybe like after maybe like 5, 6, 7 interactions that like increasingly you can be more and more open with this person, you know, just naturally, then I feel like you're at a better point where you're more ready now. If that were to evolve into a relationship, you'll be able to be open in that relationship, you know, and actually like speak up in that relationship. Whereas if even like on a surface level interaction, you're like tiptoeing around like certain topics, you know, like just think about like it doesn't make sense, you know. Like now it's like, let's say you try to have a real conversation with someone that isn't like there mentally yet, you know, to like really talk about real shit. You know, like how we have our conversations. You know how we say we can't have these conversations with everyone. You know, it's like that type of thing.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? So it's also a thing of like, now this person might not even know or have the tools to kind of communicate in that type of way, because there's things that you learn, you know. So I don't know, it's a weird one. Another way is if you could also stay with that person, you know, and like take your time, you know, and wait for them to be ready, you know. But it all depends on where you're at and what you want.
Not feeling that one.
No, like, okay, when I say that, I mean like, let's say that person just had a rough time in the past, right?
Yeah.
And now they're back on their feet, you know, but then maybe it's like a first time in a while that they're really like in a place where they have to be vulnerable, you know. I find like, especially if someone has gotten hurt in the past, there'd be a fear associated. Not that you're not ready, it's more like you're afraid to, you know. Because if you let go of that fear, that person would be able to. They know how. This is someone that's learned. Like they know how, they have the tools. So it's more of a thing of now they're afraid to, rather than they don't know, you know. So if it's a situation where it's like that, I feel like you can give that person some time, you know. Like just go at their pace. Like it's an ongoing thing. Like it's not like someone that is like just dismissing you and like keeping you out, you know. Someone that actually they really do want to be open with you. It's just like they're afraid.
Yeah, no. If
Yeah.
they're making efforts, then
Yeah.
100%. It's all about like commitment from both parties.
Yeah.
Like I feel like a relationship, it's both of you saying to each other like we're both making a choice
Yeah.
to grow together,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And like I get the thing of waiting if the other person is trying to make an effort. Like I understand that like maybe a lot of people, they're not gonna start off like knowing how to have these conversations, number one, as an example. You know, like you can't really speak about that deep shit yet because I guess like you said, there's a fear behind it because maybe the last time you did it, you got hurt really badly, so you don't want to be there again. I get that. But I feel like if like on that deeper level, I
Yeah.
get that. But when it's like on the bigger basis of like, I don't know, you're just trying to, what example can I say, bro? Like honestly, let's say okay, Johan, when she brings up problems to you, like things that she doesn't like, maybe the fact that you don't send her a good morning text, you know, or the fact that you haven't sent her flowers. Okay, cool. From your side, because I guess you know how to handle or like take criticism, you'll be like, okay, I acknowledge that. Next time I'm gonna do better. I will. Then for you, when you try to bring up your side of things, she takes that as you like, I guess, putting shit on her or like, how do I say it? Not insulting her, but
I'm trying to make them feel bad. About
yeah,
themselves.
yeah, thank you. Trying to make them feel bad. Like
Yeah.
you're trying to make them feel like shit. So
Yeah.
now you don't have a space to have a voice. Cool. So now you're being put in a situation where you're the only person listening to your partner's problems and you don't have a voice in the relationship.
Yeah.
Personally, if I'm being put in that situation, I'm not waiting for you to now get on the same page as me.
Yeah.
Because if not even like because I understand we're both gonna have issues and there's gonna be things that piss me there's gonna be things that I do that will piss her off and vice versa.
Yeah.
Cool. But I feel like if it's at a point of where yeah, like I'm the only one now trying to, I guess, listen and give you a voice, but I don't have the same voice, I can't fight for like the potential that we have. I don't like fighting for potential.
Yeah.
Like I like having the real life shit in front of me. And a lot of the times it's like London, you can't have that. Like it can't all be here where you have every single quality that a person would want. That's, you know, that's very hard to get. But when you're also trying to build with someone, there are gonna be those those things you uncover about a person, or the things that like you have to like kind of build and grow about yourself, things that you never thought you would need to do, you know. And at the end of the day, heads will clash and you'll be like, fuck, this shit is hard, we're arguing a lot, this is happening, da, da, da. But again, if both of you are conscious and have made the decision to say that we're both committing to each other and this is what we want to do, and I love you, you love me, that's what it is, okay. Now from there, that's where I'm like, I can wait for you, I can be patient. Like even with we can go to the conversation of having sex. If your partner is not at a place where she's not ready to have sex yet, I will wait for as long as you want. If I know, well, regardless, you'd always wait, but I would wait knowing that like when you were ready is the best time for us to, you know. So yeah, I wouldn't wait in all occasions in terms of like trying to like wait for feelings to get reciprocated back, because I've been in that position before where like you look at the woman you're with and maybe they have some of the things that you want on paper, but the rest of the things that you're waiting for is like the potential in your head that she hasn't even hit yet.
Yeah.
You know, it's this image that you've created of her, of like, okay, one day she's gonna be like this and she's gonna see me this way, or we're gonna treat each other like this. But right now, the reality of the situation is this: like, you're not being treated well, brother. You need to dip. Like, what are you waiting for? You know. So you also just kind of have to know.
But I wanna pose my side to you. A question, because I was hearing you saying about like how if like waiting for a person isn't reciprocating, you know, like if you bring up criticisms about them, they take it as you're trying to put them down, you know. Now I get you're coming from that side, but from my perspective, I'm speaking of a person that they will come to you and they'll communicate to you. Let's say like you try to talk to them about something, and they push away the conversation. They're like, I don't want to talk about that right now.
Okay.
Right? But then after the fact, they come back to you and say, hey, the reason why I don't want to talk to you about that is because that's a touchy subject for me.
Fair.
You know, I've had like issues about that in the past. I'm just a bit uncomfortable right now.
Okay.
Give me some time.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
That's I'm 100% with you.
You see?
I definitely will wait.
Yeah.
For sure. Because also, you're right. Like, I wouldn't want to rush the process of like,
You
when I
see?
can see that like, okay, like you clearly are not comfortable with what's going on right now.
Yeah.
I'll give you the time, and you'll find me. I get you. Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, that's what I meant. But yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a big thing, just yeah. Letting go of someone is not easy. But ultimately, it should be a choice that you're doing for yourself.
Yeah.
You're either doing it for yourself or in a way also doing it for someone else. You know.
No, very true.
Because like, remember when we were watching Beautiful Boy, and I forgot his name, but Nick.
Yeah.
He wanted to come home. He called his pops, and his pops said, "Not like he told him, nah, you can't. You
Yeah.
have to give me money, you know." And I was thinking about that. I'm like, dude, this pops is literally letting go of his son. Like, he's saying, like, nah, you know, like you gotta figure this out on your own, you know. And it was for his own good, because literally what I noticed what he was doing every time something went wrong, he came back to his dad, like as a safety net, you know.
Yeah,
like he's gonna fix the situation, you know, make it better, comes up with a story, you know, like yeah. But then once that went away, you know, then things got really bad. Even remember the time he even went and snuck back home.
Yeah.
You see.
Yeah.
And then no. So I see times where you have to let go of someone else for their own good. Like, I also understand that.
Yeah,
that
that's
should be
deep. Yeah.
definitely not easy. Very, very hard. And the thing is, like, you know, when you let go of someone, it's not even like they get removed off your conscience. It's just that, like, when their name gets brought up, it's easier to speak about them. Like, that's what it was for me. I haven't forgotten about any of the people that I've let go. No one.
You haven't forgotten?
Yeah.
No.
Like, I still, not that I think about them every day, but like, I haven't, they're still on my mind type shit, or they're there somewhere. But yeah, it's just, you never forget them. You only really like get better at speaking about it.
Yeah.
And even like with letting go, I would recommend communicating to your loved ones, or like a safe space, like about it, you know, as much as you can, as much as you want to. Because I definitely know that, like, when you are like going through all of that by yourself, it's very hard to like move on without like having an outside perspective or even just like an ear to listen to you. It's very hard, bro, because you end up just like trying to figure out everything by yourself, where like it could be an opportunity for you to grow, you know, and really like reflect and evolve from the situation type shit. So yeah.
I was going to say, like, if you don't have someone to talk to, you should write down the things you're feeling until you can find someone to talk to. You know, just do as much as you can to help yourself. I'm realizing, like, you know, the amount of people we've actually met in life is so, like, you can't even comprehend how many people you've actually met. You know, like, that you've had an interaction with.
Yeah.
Most of them you just forget.
Yeah.
You probably had some like dope ass interactions that you don't remember.
Dude.
You know, it's so weird. Until, let's say, one day you run into that person again, and suddenly it's back. Like, that's so weird. Like, think about that, gent. You know, like, let's say there's someone that you met like overseas. You know, it's like 4 or 5 years ago, right? And you forgot about them at this point. Like, you're going on with normal life. You know, they're a cool person, but like, it wasn't that significant where you were like, they'll constantly be on your mind. Like, after 5 years, you know. And then one day, they come to your country, and you run into them, and it's like the second you like recognize their face in public, like all
Just
those
time.
memories. You see, they just all come back. And like I always think about like, where do those memories go? You know, like what happened to those memories? Like how can it be like they're completely gone from your mind, but the second that something reminds you of them, those memories come back in full force.
We think about so much on the daily though.
Bro.
As a
Yeah,
day.
there's too much going on in
Life
your mind.
is fucking real when
Dude.
it's like in the present moment. You don't even
Yeah.
think about like 5 years back, 5 years later type shit. I mean, the thing is though, that's also the problem with like some people that like you do think about 5 years later and you're not here right now. So even with that interaction that you may have, maybe you weren't even there to like fully comprehend it.
Yeah. I think
No.
also maybe the brain just prioritizes
Now what's happening now?
automatically, especially what's important to you. Because even if something happened yesterday,
You're forgetting fast.
exactly.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it just prioritizes as well, because your body knows what you need, dude. Yeah.
And then also some people actually live in the past or live for the future. So it's now some people like all they remember is like highlights from long ago. You know, that's how they live now. You know, for them they do that to avoid the present moment because they're not happy with their present moment. You know, other people do the other way around by living in the future.
Yeah, instead of being right here.
You see.
I get you. Yeah. And you know, people like they do that. You know the statements. I don't know if you've ever heard the saying like, "I'll only be happy like once I get this." once I get
that
yes,
stuff,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Like it's that type of thing where you've already like set a date or like a timeline of when you can feel that way, and now even when you hit that milestone, you won't feel.
Because they haven't done anything
You
about
won't
it, bro.
feel it, G.
It's like the people that like, you be like, yo, bro, you know, I have this plan. I'm gonna do this. You know, by this date, I'm gonna have all of this stuff. You know, and like they always just chat about it,
Always, like,
bro. They always
Always.
Nothing, yeah.
Nothing's happening though.
yeah.
Hey, you know the thing is like, okay, I won't say that was us, but that was almost us in the
Yeah.
fact of like, but even no, okay,
It wasn't
I don't even
that.
say
We
that. I don't
couldn't
want to say
do
that.
anything.
Yeah, I don't want to say that.
Like actually, bro, we were trying.
We were
were
bro,
trying.
but it just wasn't
Yeah.
like our I feel like our thing is I was like our energies were so not aligning at the time with the brand.
Yeah,
I remember there was a time you wanted to do something, both of us were like nah, and I wanted to do something, you niggas were like and it was all over the place, bro.
yeah,
It was all over the place, dog. Yo.
but
yeah.
no,
The important thing is that you try, bro. Like you gotta give it an attempt. Like how you gonna know like what to do next?
Yeah.
You know.
and you know, something even more powerful about what we're doing. Like, you see, as I'm on this journey, and I'll just speak about myself, but like as I'm on this journey of this R&R shit, of course, like you have, even before you put this camera on or like you see us on UIT, like we are already our own people in our own lives, you know?
Yeah.
Like people know us before this, so it's like, I always used to feel not even ashamed, but like scared to put myself out there because like I was scared about what the reception was gonna be
Yeah,
of
what
how I'm
people
gonna be
gonna-
seen.
yeah,
you know, what's the
yeah,
commentary gonna be like? You know, what are people gonna say? And we're like 7 months in, bro, and I couldn't give a single fuck about anything of what we're doing. You know, like. There was a time where I used to be scared or like even just like be so in my head about the camera, about like how I look on it, like am I saying shit correctly? This is our lives now, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'm so used to it at this point. I'm so used to it. Like you put a camera on me, I'm there 100%. Already in it. Like and it's
Bro.
because
Bro.
it's because we took the chance and we tried and we're here now.
Bro.
Like we put the work in. There was a time where like we were all kind of in the mindsets of, okay, I'll say like mostly me and Owami, but like we were in that mindset of trying to, I guess, look for people to kind of do the work, not the work for us, but I guess like the biggest part of the work, if that makes sense.
Can I explain it better? Because
Yeah.
we had an opportunity. It seemed like we had so we had an opportunity for people to help us at the beginning of our brand, right? And automatically when we saw that, you know, when you see like an easy route to success, you're gonna want to take it, you know. That's what we like. That's how we almost got caught. We almost wanted to take that easy route, and it was gonna be like us getting camera equipment, you know, getting in people to edit our videos, getting like a budget, like we had like people to help us.
Actually trying to find an editor.
You know, like it was a whole thing, you know, and then yeah, so that's what was happening basically, is that we had an opportunity to do this stuff, and gladly we're so thankful that Orlando said it to us. Then we figured it out as well. You know, slowly but like gradually we were like, okay, bro.
Like, let's just do it, bro.
Like, let's just do it on our own, dude. Like, because it wasn't working. Like, it wasn't working, bro. And I imagine, like, we just started crying and be like, fuck, bro. Oh, like, this thing's not working. This opportunity, what's happening? Like when we didn't start. Imagine where we'd be right now, bro.
Niggas, and we haven't done that in a very fucking long time. In the longest time. And I mean this whole year. Because you guys don't even know, like, the small, like, technical difficulties. I'll just say, for example, that we go through where we will record, like, multiple episodes and nigga, that shit will not come out. Like, there would be so many issues about it. But like, what I've learned on this journey is about adapting, and I've already spoken about this, but like, I think that's my most powerful, like, thing about me right now, is the fact that, like, nothing can just push me down and keep me down there, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I can get punched up, but like, I will still get back up, you know? I will literally still get back up no matter the circumstance, the situation. It doesn't matter. Like, because I know exactly, the three of us, you see the way that we speak about our brand is like we've already made it. You know? And just that alone means that, like, here in this family, between us three, like, we're already solid. We know exactly what we want out of this brand, what we need to do, and what the vision is, you know, without having anyone else's opinion. At this point, like, the only people who we consult about our brand is literally us. We don't like go outside there to be like, you know, what can we do for this? No, like, we're here, you know? And I love the fact that we are figuring out this shit together. We're trying out shit. We're not like fearful of trying to be, of being perceived in a negative light. We don't care. We don't care. As long as we are good here, these will keep on running until we fucking die. That's just what it is. So, yeah.
Well, do your outro, dude. So, man, bro.
We're making a movie. Yeah, and y'all gonna enjoy that shit. I know I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yo,
Yeah,
I'm enjoying
once it's
making
done,
it. Yeah. Shit, man. Yeah, we work hard for that shit.
Boy,
We really did.
Yeah,
We really did.
We what? How many phases of haircuts did we go through just shooting that thing?
boy.
He went from like he went from this hair, went to braids, went back to this hair.
Did I have dreads when we started?
Yeah.
Yes. No.
We started, bro.
I
Yeah.
dreads in May.
When did we start?
In April.
Dog, we started early, dude.
April.
Even late March, nigga. Late March. That's when we started, like,
Yeah.
about.
I cut my dreads in May.
Yeah. You did
Oh,
have
yeah,
dreads.
that
Wait, no,
first-
was it in May?
Bro,
No,
niggas,
dreads.
you had dreads. You had dreads.
I had them.
Okay,
On
well,
everything I love. Can I tell you why?
yeah.
Cape Town. Before Cape Town, we shot here dreads. I know. You didn't cut your hair by the
Okay,
time
wait.
it was Cape Town.
Hey, wait. No, we're gonna figure this out. April.
Yeah.
We started our first episode in April, right? When it was Cape Town.
27th of April, the end.
The end.
Yeah, the end of April.
But you said you cut your hair in May, so yes, we still had dreads at the beginning.
Yeah,
Oh damn.
for sure.
Crazy shit,
For
dog.
sure.
No.
was it, man?
No. We're gonna check right now. Come on. Fuck this, bro. You guys gonna wait here and we're gonna check.
I think I have some like early behind the scenes. Swear down that dread.
I'm gonna go to the first time we ever started recording, discussing this thing. Hopefully it doesn't close OBS down. I don't think it will.
But yeah, like,
Wait, remember when we doing a night talk at the park and shit?
yeah, you did.
Nope. Hey, hell no.
Like, we shot an NT at my crib. I didn't even fucking remember. Like, what is this?
Boy.
Yeah, the nigga had dreads there.
No, you didn't.
I didn't have them. Whoa.
Okay, well.
Everything I love. Can I tell you why?
Yeah. Okay, well.
Everything I love.
Wow.
Everything I love.
This is
I'm so used to it though.
Also,
Like, I just
me,
don't-
This is the 15th of April.
Ah,
So what the fuck are you saying? Huh? What are you saying? What are you saying?
Why did I cut my hair name?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was kind of so, yeah.
Alright, goodbye, people. Yeah.
It's been us.
Shout out, though.
Wait, guys, listen to my ASMR. Listen.
Now I'm stopping the camera.